clean.
It's true.
So the verses tells us any man who is born from a woman is unclean.
Can we talk 1 second about the Shema, the main pasuk in Judaism, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. It says that God is one.
Yeah.
God is one. There's no exceptions. There's nothing outside of God. The entire creation and everything before and after is all God.
Yeah.
Right. So including everything is God.
So you think everything is God?
Everything is God.
Everything is God.
So
Absolutely.
so what's your definition by the word of God? The meaning of the word itself, God.
Which word? Because it has many
God,
names.
God, just God.
The English word, I don't know.
So what's your definition, God, in Hebrew?
Well, there's a few different names. There's
No,
one
I'm
where
not talking about the names.
So there's a main
The
one.
definition of God.
Oneness.
Oneness.
Achdut. Oneness.
Oneness.
If you want to talk about the general name, it's one. It's
How do you say God in Hebrew? Shalem. Elohim.
Elohim is another word.
Elohim.
Is another
Yes.
name for God.
El Shaddai.
But that is the name of judgment. El Shaddai.
Oh, El Shaddai. I had El Shaddai. El Shaddai.
No,
I had that name.
we don't say it.
Who says
we
that?
Don't say,
the
no,
full word.
we don't say the full. So we change the letters.
Same word.
Oh,
so we
okay.
say Shakai
Oh,
because we don't say a word.
you say El
without-
Shaddai.
No. What you said is correct.
Oh, okay.
But because I'm not saying it in prayer,
Oh, okay.
I can't say the full proper word. So I say Shakai instead. Okay. So when I say
okay.
Shakai, I mean what you said with the D.
Oh, okay. So what is the definition of God? So that if you saying everything can be God, so
It's
I think we got
infinity,
different.
not can be. Everything is, no question, no exception. The entire creation from beginning to end, also before, also after, all God.
So okay. So when you're saying everything is God, does that mean when you're worshiping, you also worship the tree?
No.
Because you believe everything is God.
No. This is we worship God. No tree.
But you said everything is God.
No
The fact that life, the life that comes through, well, if we look at a tree, let's say, for example,
Yeah.
a tree is birthed something over years and years, a fork and branch.
Yeah.
I just met you. Now that is a godly presence. When the world was created, we learned that everything that happened, I met you. The
Yeah.
fact that I met you is something that happened. It happened
God is
years
all of
ago.
creation.
When the
From
world was
beginning to end.
created,
Oh, okay.
when the world was created, it
Yeah.
was decided that I will meet you.
Originally God was me. I live in a
Yeah, no
The
exception, no
life-
separation.
You say Assalamu alaikum.
Shalom aleichem.
Oh, it's the same. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam alaikum salam.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is,
No. My family lives here. I'm going back to
We have it. So the thing is about God
Yeah.
is the infinity. We have a big thing of that God is everything throughout the day, anything that happens, not that everything is God. Everything is a past. God has been spread out. We believe as people, every single person here
Yeah.
has a soul. Every single person has a piece of that God inside of him. So God's spread out through everything. There's that infinity. That's why we're all one. That's why every human on mankind is all one. We all have one mission. That's the whole thing of that. God lives on. God is
but
constant.
in Islam, the way we define the word God, Allah, we say Allah. Anyways, you know Allah. So Allah, we say the tree is not Allah. Not everything is Allah. We only believe Allah is Allah, the one who
but Allah's
created.
creation.
Yes,
He
Allah's
created
creation. But we believe we all belong to Allah.
Yeah.
But we don't say the tree is God. As you said, everything you believe is
No,
God.
everything everything has been created by God. Everything has a form of life. Like that tree has a form of life. Every
Yes.
animal has a form of life.
We have something called klipa. Klipa is the skin, it's a coating. It's like, klipa is the same word, the orange peel, the peel that comes off the orange is the same word. It's called klipa of the orange. There's things in the world that are klipa.
Yeah.
For example, things that are haram is made up of klipa, but the klipa itself is also, even though we don't touch it, it's also directly from God. And we talk about in the times of Mashiach, Messiah, that we'll see that the klipa, we'll see clearly the connection between God. Right now, it's very hard to see things that are haram is directly from God.
Yeah.
It's very hard to see. We walk down the street, we see something that's haram, and it hurts. In the heart
And
sometimes.
can I ask you, and do you know, as I believe in Judaism, they don't believe Jesus, yes?
We believe in his existence. We don't believe how the Christians believe in his divinity.
So you don't believe Jesus to be
Messiah, no.
Yeah, no, he's not Messiah.
To us, no. To the
So who is the Messiah according to you?
We don't have an official person, but what we do believe is Messiah.
No, you believe the Messiah is
we
going to
believe in a
appear,
Messiah, yeah. In
as
fact-
Muslims believe.
In fact, we also believe more than that. We believe the Messiah is coming before the year 6000. Okay?
Before the year 6,000.
Before the year, so God created the world in 7 days.
Okay.
Yeah? And 6 days, and the 7th day He rested. Right?
Okay.
So, and they also say that for God, 1,000 years is almost like 1 day. We can't tell what time is. So we say that God is going to bring the Messiah before 6,000 years, and then for the last 1,000 years is going to be the rest of the world. You know, there will be utopia.
So basically, He rested the 7th day.
So the 7th day He rested, the 7,000 year will
So
be the ultimate utopia.
What do you mean? What do you mean by saying God rested? Do you think God is like us? He can tired. He can get tired. No,
not can get tired.
So why would you say God rested? That means who rest? Someone tired.
God Himself. He didn't say He's tired.
But you rest. You only rest when you're tired.
So like we have the Sabbath on Sunday. So what we understand, I don't see it as a day of rest. I see it as a day of recharge.
Yeah.
You know, because it's very nice and proper for someone to work 7 days a week, but they're gonna wear out eventually.
But how can you compare God and His creation?
Because God created us from Him.
I know, but God, according to the Tanakh, in the book of Isaiah, it says none is like Him.
Right, but we come from Him.
No, I know none is like Him, which means God is not like His creation, His creations.
So when I said He rested, it doesn't say He's tired, just said He rested.
Yeah, because you can only rest. The word rest is only when you're tired.
Yeah,
Otherwise, if I'm not tired, why would I rest for?
You sleep every night?
But that means I'm tired because I'm tired.
Do you sleep every night?
Yeah, I'm tired.
But maybe you didn't do so much work yesterday and you do a lot of work
but
today.
still you sleep.
Still you sleep.
What happens if you don't sleep?
Then your body starts ruining.
So you're saying God becomes like that if He doesn't rest?
No, what I'm saying is that God had to create us from Himself. We are
But
from
we
the
Muslims,
divinity.
believe God cannot get tired. In the
don't
Quran,
say get tired.
no, I'm saying in the Quran, Allah said He never rested even after He created the world,
Can you
the heaven and
explain
earth.
I don't know the way the Muslims
Yeah,
believe.
we Muslims believe everything that can cause.
What was the stages of creation?
The stages of creation is the same, 6 days.
And the 7th day?
7th day, no, He never rested. It doesn't say that.
What does it say on the 7th day?
No, it doesn't tell us what God
It just
did
says 6
7th
days.
day. Yeah.
Okay.
6 days. But there's no, Allah told us in the Quran, He never rested after completing the creation of heaven and earth.
So He never rested?
Yes, because resting, the word resting, opposite of rest is tired.
You can say that in one way.
No.
I agree with you in
yeah,
one way. But
because
the other
unless
way,
if I'm not tired, how can you sleep? How can you rest if you're not tired?
Well,
that means you're
there's
active.
A few ways.
That means you're active.
What I'm saying is rest doesn't mean you're tired. Rest means I need to recharge for the next 6 days.
But so you tell me, wait. Yeah, recharge means, that means
I
the
don't see it
same.
as rested because technically I know personally.
Because you tell me God
myself,
recharged Himself.
Myself, I know I can work 9 days. But if I work 10 days, I'm going to be gone.
Do you know we Muslims believe
Go on.
God does not rest? Anything and which is negative, which is described to humans, we cannot describe to God.
So
like
if you wanna go deep in
example now, God, Allah, we believe He does not eat. He does not produce children. He does not have parents. He does not sleep, not take a nap. He does not rest. But you say in your book says God rested. So rest, that means you saying you rest to recharge. Okay, let's say you recharge yourself. So you saying God recharged Himself. We believe whatever God does,
He created a physical world.
I think that word is a bit
it's a bit
harsh to God.
misunderstood. I admit to myself that the word is a bit understood because rest doesn't mean tired.
But you rest, you
How
said
can
to
I, a
recharge
human,
yourself.
say that God gets tired? It's
But by
impossible.
resting, you get tired.
I agree
Otherwise,
with
you
you.
cannot rest.
I agree with you. God
And
never
you
rests.
recharge yourself. You're saying God is like human.
We're not saying God's like human. I'm saying
Why would He
in
recharge
order for
Himself?
the human to exist comes from God. And so in order for rest to exist for us, God had to create it for Himself because if we come from Him, if we come from that,
Yeah.
how are we going to rest? We're humans. We need to rest.
But God is not like human. Do you know what God said?
Correct.
Wait, brother, please. Do you know
Correct.
Do you know Tanakh what it says?
I don't know all of Tanakh.
No, I can
I'm
give you
still learning
Tanakh. It says in Numbers, chapter 23, verse 19. Even in Hosea, chapter 11, verse 9, it says, God said, I'm not a man.
Yes.
I'm not human.
Correct.
That means you cannot describe God same as human. He has to be different than His creations.
In order for God to create rest,
Yeah.
He had to make it exist within Himself.
No, if you
Before
say
he
God
gave-
rested,
if
then
God
that
wasn't
means
going to create a tree if trees never existed. How can God create something which was never even
No, but
a
what-
thing? How
what
it was
I'm
never
talking
even
about-
acknowledged that there was a tree, and then God created a tree. So what He had to do is He had to bring down knowledge into this world
But what I'm
to
talking
make it existent.
But what I'm talking about, in Islam, we don't say God rested or recharged Himself.
say God rested.
That is, according to Islam, is blasphemy. in Islam.
So we don't see it as blasphemy. We see it as a.
Would you,
We see it as an element
so,
of creation.
So that means if you
He
accept,
created rest. He didn't rest himself. He had to create.
no, he
the
created,
rest.
but he cannot rest God because he's all powerful.
We also believe that
do you believe God is all
We
powerful?
also believe that God is recreating the world every second.
No, do you believe
Every
God
second
is
he
all
constantly
powerful?
recreating, because without God, the world will cease to exist.
Okay, do you believe God is all powerful?
Correct.
If all,
I believe
if
all is God, not
okay,
just all powerful. Anything
okay.
that you see in the world is God.
Yeah,
That's
or
it.
no, in Islam, everything is which is positive, all uniques are for God.
So what about the negatives?
God does not have negative.
He doesn't have negative. But
No.
this is the beauty of it. God is unlimited.
Yes.
If you're unlimited,
No.
how can you be limited
So
by only
no,
positive?
what I'm saying is, if you say God rested and recharged himself, basically you
I
are
didn't say he recharged.
trying to put similarity between God and his creations. But we Muslims don't do that. Okay, for the sake of argument, let's say for the sake of the discussion, so then these Christians would say, if you accept God rested same as humans, then why would you reject God becoming a man? That's what they're going to say. Yes, that's a good argument.
I don't think that's a good argument. Personally.
No, it's a good argument.
I think
If you
I
are
think you're
saying
comparing apples to oranges.
no, because
bit.
you're doing the same.
I'm
You're
not.
comparing God and
I'm
his
not saying
mankind,
God
his
rested.
creations.
I said God had to create rest. In order to create rest, he had
But
to
you said God
do rest.
rested. That's what the Bible
Yes,
says in
that's what the
Psalm.
Bible says.
In Psalm chapter 4.
That's what the Bible says.
Yeah, in Psalm,
For
David,
6 days
the
he
book
made
of
creation.
David,
First
Psalm.
day he created light and dark. Second day he created,
That's-
remind me. Second day he created light and dark. Second day was this heavens.
No, mountains. No, we believe
he created
Saturday.
the heavens and the earth.
No, we
First
believe
day.
the last thing he created was Adam.
Correct.
We believe he created on
Correct.
Friday.
Correct.
Saturday he created a clay.
Just before the Sabbath.
Saturday he created clay. Sunday he created mountains, I think, and then third day and trees. Fourth day and light, and Tuesday he created
The sea life?
No, he created this what we dislikes makruh. We call it makruh. What we dislikes. And the fifth day he created light.
The fifth, no. So by us we created the heavens and the earth. First day.
Yeah.
Second day was light and dark.
Yeah, I know. You
Third
say
day was the
fourth.
trees and
You
the
say the fourth
vegetation.
day light.
Fourth day was
Yeah, it says
the
light.
ocean and the sea
The
life.
fifth day is light.
Second day is light, or second day is light.
No, sun. I mean, sorry. Fifth day is sun.
Sun and moon came with like
Fourth,
yeah,
I think
with
fourth
the
or
creation
fifth,
of the
it
world,
says
with
fourth
the
or
creation
fifth.
of the actual world itself.
Yeah.
And then it says on the fifth day he created animals, and on the sixth day he created.
Yeah,
the
sixth day
atoms.
we also say that. Sixth day.
Now on the seventh day, in order to introduce this idea into the world of rest,
Yeah.
God had to rest himself to create it. That's part of the creation, is that God rested. And then we come down to humans and say, listen, if God rested, that means we have to rest. And that is the Sabbath that we have on the seventh day.
What I'm saying, we cannot put likeness between God and his creations. In Islam, we believe whatever humans do, God doesn't do. All negative things. All negative.
So we believe
Allah does not have negative. Whatever he does
Allah
not.
doesn't have negative.
No,
the
whatever.
negative had to be created by Allah.
Okay, it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying, no,
Even
himself.
negative comes from God himself.
No, himself, I'm saying, whatever we describe ourselves, which is negative, it's got nothing to do with God. Like say now, example, humans use toilet, eat food, sleep. Do you believe God sleeps?
I believe God has a part of him that has the ability to comprehend sleep in a spiritual manner. I don't think he sleeps physically like we sleep. No, obviously not. He's God. He's all powerful. But sleep comes from him. Sleep is him.
Okay.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, no.
So that's my perspective. It's a
No,
lot
what
different.
I'm saying, just to think about that, and as I said already before, Allah, whatever he gives out, that nothing can reduce his kingdom. Whatever God gives out. Prophet told us whatever God gives out, whether it's kingdom, money, health, whatever, that does not increase the kingdom of God.
The only difference is he says he's come from God. When he says it, it's when he says he
So
become.
what I'm saying, Messianic Jew.
I believe in a Messiah. I don't think I believe in the same
But he
thing.
doesn't believe the Messiah. Jesus is not Messiah. He doesn't believe. No, he doesn't believe that. I did ask him. Yeah, I did ask him. So now I'm asking what I'm saying. What do you believe about Prophet Muhammad?
What do I believe about Prophet Muhammad? Touchy
Yes.
subject. very touchy.
No, do you believe
I believe,
him to be a prophet?
according to Jewish law, I believe that he might have had some sort of spiritual power and spiritual connection, but he is not a prophet amongst the Jewish scriptures.
But you believe he's a prophet. Some Jews believe, rabbis, he was a prophet.
I believe in non-Jewish prophets as well.
Yeah, he was sent to non-Jews.
But I don't believe that
He was sent to Jews. You don't believe
he was
that?
sent to Jews.
Yeah, I know. But you believe he's a prophet, not to, but to Gentiles.
Do I believe he's a prophet? Prophet is a debatable word. I believe he had connections to God and spiritual power above the average human being.
Okay, so now I'm asking,
Possibility.
do you know in Islam, we believe Prophet Muhammad, he was an illiterate.
Okay.
Illiterate, you know the meaning, yes?
Yeah, you can't
believe
read
you
and
do,
can't
yeah.
write,
Okay, do you know in Isaiah, do you believe your rabbis or your Tanakh first? What comes first, Tanakh or rabbis?
So, Torah in Judaism has
Yeah.
two parts.
Yeah,
The written law
yes,
and the oral law.
yes.
Now, the written law is the Tanakh. It's
Tanakh.
written.
Yes, that's what I'm asking now.
Now,
So
there's
which one
ano- there's
comes
another
first?
rule. There's no first.
Okay,
There's a written law called the Tanakh
okay,
and the Torah.
yes,
Then there's the oral law, where the rabbis teach us.
yes.
Now, there's a law in the Torah that says you should make yourself, you should appoint yourself a rabbi,
Yeah,
and you should go according to his word. And we believe one above that even the rabbi's word can dictate the law of the Torah itself.
can he?
It can't go against,
Yes,
but what it can do is that it can, because the Torah is written in a way where we can't take absolutely everything literally for what it says, so we have to have a rabbi who has to explain it.
Okay.
So we have to have a rabbi who's able to explain
yeah,
it to you.
yeah,
So in order for him to explain it means you have to have the oral law.
yeah.
So the oral law can dictate. So yes, we have the Tanakh, which is our written law, but if the rabbis say that what this actually means, we believe the rabbis what it actually means.
Okay, so now I'm
So the
asking.
final say is the rabbi, but the original is the Tanakh. if that
Okay,
makes sense.
what if the Tanakh, the text, is plain to understand? Do you still need rabbi?
Yes.
Let's say now, in Tanakh, Isaiah chapter 29 verse 12, it says, the illiterate will be given a book and he will be asked to read. And he will say, I do not know how to read. Who is that illiterate?
It could be anyone.
Okay, do you have any explanation from any rabbis here? Can you explain?
I am sure you could probably find a rabbi that can.
And you
explain.
agreed with me, Prophet Muhammad was an illiterate. Do you know in Islam?
I don't know Muhammad personally.
No, I'm saying
unlike
Prophet
you, but
Muhammad. I'm
if
saying
you
Prophet.
say the literate, I'll believe you.
Yeah, Prophet Muhammad was an illiterate.
Okay.
In the book of Isaiah, it says, chapter 29, verse 12, the illiterate will be given a book and he will be asked to read and he will say, I do not know how to read. In Sahih al-Bukhari, in hadith Islamic
Yeah, but then I can
sources.
find you an illiterate sitting on the street.
No,
over here,
I'm
and
just
I can do
saying,
the
no,
same
that
thing.
description I'm saying, his time. It says,
Do I believe that
the
is Muhammad?
angel Gabriel came to him in the cave. Angel Gabriel asked Prophet Muhammad to repeat what the angel recited. Because in Islam, I cannot say the angels, he or she.
Correct.
Yeah, in Islam, because we are not sure. We don't know the genders.
The Hebrew language
Yeah.
is divided between male and female.
Yeah, yeah.
So the reason why they might say he and God is he
Yeah.
is because the language refers
The language
to him
refers
in a,
he.
in a
That's what we say.
context.
Yeah, in
It
Islam,
doesn't mean
that's
it's
what we
man.
say. Yeah, I know. In Islam, we
It's
say
like,
that.
It's like they're saying because tree
Yeah.
is et.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean the tree is male.
Yeah,
It just
no.
means the word for tree is a masculine word.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what we mean.
No, even in Islam, Allah, when we are referring Allah, we refer him as he.
Yeah.
But it does not mean he's a male. We don't know the gender of Allah. Has no gender. We believe we don't know about Allah.
we
so-
do know. He's everything.
No, he's everything.
Everything
if
and
he's-
anything.
No, everything positive, negative.
We personally believe that negative can't come from somewhere else.
No, we
You
know.
God
We
is the
all.
only ultimate.
We can only describe Allah the way He described Himself. Like Allah said, He's Nur. He's light.
Correct.
He's light.
Yes.
He's
But does that mean light or does that mean power?
no light. He's all powerful. He said He's Qawi, which means powerful.
So light, we also believe it's light.
He's Nur,
Limited
light.
light.
Yeah, Nur.
In the Hasidics, in the
Yeah.
deep
So
teachings of the Torah.
let me come to the point. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 10 to 12, it says, God is speaking to His people, Israelites. In Tanakh, every time God speaks, we know as Muslims, God is speaking to the children of Israel. Agree? And you agree with me, Tanakh is for Israelites. So Tanakh says in Isaiah chapter 28, 28, verse 10 to 12, he's speaking to his people, Israelites, said, yeah, yeah, you can join, doesn't matter. No, just listen, you will know the discussion. Yeah. So in Tanakh it says, God will speak to his people. Who are the people here? Israelites.
Correct.
With a foreign language.
Where does it say that?
With a new
Isaiah
lips.
29 doesn't say that.
No, Isaiah 28, chapter 10, verse 12. So now you tell me, what language was God speaking to his people other than Hebrew? Arabic, yes.
That's the language they spoke in the region.
Do you understand now?
Came in Mount Sinai.
No, do you understand now that?
No, but they were in Mount Sinai.
No, but
Where do we receive the Torah?
But you know,
where did Jews receive
no,
the
let me
Torah?
answer that question.
Where did Jews receive the Torah?
In Egypt.
In Egypt?
Yes.
Well, it's
Mount
we
Sinai.
expect them to speak Chinese
Mount
in
Sinai.
Egypt.
No, what I'm saying
They
is,
spoke Aramaic.
no, what I'm saying is, in Isaiah chapter 28, verse 10 to 12. Camera, come
Technology
here.
coming through.
Come here.
This is
Chapter 28, verse 10 to 12, where it says God will speak
Chapter
to his
28.
people in a foreign language,
Chapter 28, verse
which
10 to
means
12.
this is Quran.
For it is commandment by commandment,
Yes.
commandment by commandment, line by line,
Yeah,
line by line,
Yes.
a bit here and a bit there.
yes.
For as
Listen.
if with what does it say? I'm very bad at reading. Unintelligible speech
Yes.
and in another tongue.
Yes,
Does the one speak to his nation?
Yes.
Then he tells them, this is the true rest, give them to the weary.
see?
Can you show me a transmission regarding this verse up to the prophets that clarifies that this verse is regarding Muhammad?
Yes, I can give you.
What's the
Isaiah
translation?
chapter 29, verse 12.
Can you show me a transmission up to him that clarifies that this is regarding Muhammad?
That because Prophet Muhammad was an illiterate.
Okay. Can you show me?
Okay,
answer
wait.
my question. Wait, answer my
Yeah.
question. Can you show me a transmission up to the prophets that clarifies that this verse is regarding Muhammad?
Yes, I'm trying to explain.
Show me a snap.
Show me that snap. Show me that snap.
Because this is what
From the hadith you want.
Yes.
You want from the hadith.
No, wait. This is what Christians do when they come with Isaiah 53.
Yeah.
And they say that Jesus died for your sins.
Yeah.
What you're doing isn't very different because you're not
Yeah.
taking the Torah in the
Yeah.
fullness of the Torah, and rather you're looking at it in verses. And this is what Christians do when they interpret
Right, brother?
Isaiah 9:6, when they
No,
interpret.
Isaiah 9:6, we know that one. It's got nothing to do with Jesus.
Again, but I'll say the same with you because
No, the context itself.
And the context.
So now, okay, for the sake of the discussion, you tell me who is God referring in Isaiah chapter 29, verse 12? Who is the illiterate prophet do you have in Judaism? Tell me. I will accept that
Isaiah
challenge.
29:12.
12, yes.
Where does it say it's a prophet in Isaiah 29:12?
Okay, you tell me who is that?
It doesn't even use.
Okay.
Wait. It doesn't even use the word illiterate. The word there is loyadea. It says he won't know it.
No,
Yes,
it
it
says
does.
illiterate.
Teach us Hebrew.
I have it. I have the Hebrew text here. Yes, I have it. Here.
29:10.
Yeah,
29:10.
wait, Isaiah
29:12.
Isaiah 29, 12,
Does it say he won't read it?
Hebrew.
Wait, read the Hebrew. Wait. Read the Hebrew. Leave the Hebrew. Should I say for name I say? Come on, read it.
Here,
No, sir.
here, look.
He was saying,
Look here, I'm using the Hebrew to English.
But we,
Yeah.
okay, but that's, listen.
Look here.
He says, לא ידעתי את הספר.
Yeah.
לא יודע ספר. Not
Can you move the camera from the
illiterate,
camera?
the book. He doesn't, it's not that he's illiterate, it says
Look,
he does
it's
not
late.
know the book.
Look here.
Hebrew refutes you. It doesn't say
Okay,
that.
look here.
Listen, Siraj, listen, Siraj.
Okay, wait.
Siraj,
Excuse me. Can I,
Okay.
Are you telling me that the camera is more important than the person?
No, I'm saying you come here.
Siraj.
Sorry, brother. No, I don't mean
Siraj.
the camera.
Siraj, as Jews,
Yeah.
we rely only on the Hebrew. We don't rely on any translation, nor the King James, nor the Safari translation that you're bringing up there. Rather, we rely on the Hebrew, which is the language that's been perfectly preserved
Okay.
since the time of Moses. So
Okay.
again, unless you're going to go to the exact Hebrew, not some transliteration of the
Okay,
Hebrew.
you tell me what's your understanding from this verse. Who is this person was given the book? Who is this person, illiterate person?
Okay, so what?
Can I
so-
start by
You
saying?
tell
Can I
me.
start by saying in Judaism?
doesn't say illiterate.
We do not know
No,
who our
illiterate it
Messiah
says.
is.
Doesn't- the
Who
Hebrew-
does not know how to read?
No, it doesn't say read.
What it
Where
says.
is the word? Read
No.
Sefer. He won't know the Sefer. He won't understand the
No,
book.
okay. So is this
You're-
translation and this one wrong?
No,
Different.
that is 100% wrong.
So this translation is
Correct.
wrong.
It's the word
Hebrew.
It's
So
the
you
word-
tell me Hebrew is wrong.
You
I
are
can
relying
I
on the
speak fluent
translation.
Hebrew. I can speak
So
fluent
okay,
Hebrew.
you tell me this Hebrew word by word. Tell me.
Natan. It says here and it was delivered, it's not delivered,
Yes.
it's given.
Okay, delivered and given is the
As-safar.
same.
No, not necessarily.
If I give you and I deliver.
If I deliver to you,
Okay,
I mean,
that's what
I
I
went
said.
all the way there to
Okay,
deliver
give
it.
you. Okay, give you is the same.
This
Anyways,
is your own
let him finish.
presupposition.
Let him
As-safar,
finish.
the book, al,
Let him finish.
on, asher, which, loy, not,
Uh-huh.
Yodea, no, sefer, the book, lemo, which says,
What is not this word here?
no.
Illiterate is not
Yoda
there.
is not illiterate. Yoda is knowledge.
What it says?
Is knowledge.
It's
He
knowledge.
will not have
What
the
it
knowledge
says?
of the book.
Wait, second.
He will not have the knowledge of the book.
Okay.
what we understand
So
today.
okay, he will not have the knowledge of the book.
That means I can technically, it's like I give you Harry Potter because I don't know
Okay.
this book. That's what it's basically saying.
Okay,
Gave him the
so
book
so
and he
you
says,
saying the
"I don't know what
translation
this
is
book
wrong?
The English translation is
The English translation is wrong. So now I'm asking, if it's not Prophet Muhammad, who is this person?
So it's regarding the Jews.
No, you tell me.
Let me finish. You don't
Okay,
let me
tell
speak.
me.
It's
Okay.
regarding the Jews who aren't keeping the Torah. Now, when they'll be given the book, they'll say we won't know the book. It's very simple. What you do is you don't look in the Torah.
Okay, no, who is this person? It's just one person.
No.
Okay, no, wait. Let me finish because you're not listening. It says, who is going to receive the book? Who will be given the book?
Singular entity.
A man or men? Many.
Okay.
I want. Does it say the book will be given? A man or men?
The book will be given. Doesn't even say
It
given.
says given. He said give.
The Natan has sefer and
Yes.
the book will,
See?
then the book will
Given.
be
be given.
Thank
correct.
you.
Wait.
Okay.
Al Asher lo yoda. Onto those, Asher, those, the people. It's not necessarily just one.
That do not
It says
Okay,
one.
carry on. I will carry on. I
Asher
need the
lo
last bit.
yoda, to those who do not know, Sefer Lemo, the book which says, Koran no ze, read this, and it will tell you, no, we do not know this book.
It says we. No, I do not know.
Yodati. Okay, so when I speak to a singular person,
Yeah.
it says, I will not know. It doesn't say.
Thank you. So okay.
Right.
Yeah, it says we will.
It says, yeah, but it's saying each individual
No, wait.
person.
I need the translation still.
As a man, he will come and give the book to the people.
Yes.
And the people will say, I don't know this book.
But how many people?
Because
So why
because
many
I can't
people
speak
but
for him.
one?
Because I can't speak for him.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you I don't know this book, and then he's going to tell you I don't know this
But
book.
it
and then
doesn't say that. It
but
says
I'm
only
not
one
gonna go to each
person.
one and ask them.
No, according to this context, is
No,
one
loyalty
person.
is a singular.
It's one person.
Asher.
Come on, Mr. Come on.
When the Torah
Please
says,
wait.
the Torah speaks
I
in
want
singular.
this one person.
The Torah speaks
Who is
in-
this one person?
The Torah speaks in
Because
let
the
me
verse,
speak.
the context, it
Oh my
says
goodness.
one person will receive a book.
Siraj, you don't know the language first.
Okay.
When the Torah speaks in singular, it's referring to many. When the Jews get the Torah, they're in singular, it refers to many. When God says, for example, I raise my prophet, Deuteronomy 18:18, it speaks in singular, but it speaks for many. Likewise with this, when it's given to the person, he will say, I don't know the book. It's not regarding a prophet. You're
No,
not
that's
to give
according to your
No, it's
interpretation.
No, it's not. It's the interpretation of Moses on the Torah.
No, okay, why the first bit it says many, but the last bit it says one. No, according to him.
When we do, we love cameras.
According to him, no, according to him is one person.
I take your translation of the
No, according to him, not me.
It doesn't say a little.
He said I do not know.
Yes.
So I is one person.
Does Muhammad
So the
know?
context, basically, I can say according to your no, listen, wait. He's the no. Okay, can I talk?
You don't stop.
You diverted the first bit of the verse, which says they will be given a book. Will you say the plural? I can say that they stands for one as well.
Yes.
Where you said I stands for we.
When the Torah
So I can
speaks-
say
but
same
when-
to you as well.
Because when the Torah speaks in language of singular, it's referring to many. Who is the
So
one?
when is allotted? When is allotted?
I know you like these sfdawah techniques that keep interrupting. Let me finish. When the book will be given, who's it given to? The whole of Israel, the Jews. They will say, I don't know. It's in the singular regarding the many. When it says in Deuteronomy 18:18, I raise my prophet, it's in singular regarding the many. It's always in singular
No,
regarding the many.
you're not getting my answer, my question.
I think I speak the language and you don't speak the
No,
language.
what I'm saying is, he said I, no, he said sometimes I, it can be many. We, yes. So now same what you're applying, so also I'm applying to the same. Where it says they, I can say they means in, it says all, a lot. So I can give you another verse. It says God will speak to his people in a foreign language. Why Tanakh is not foreign language?
Again.
What book is that? Tell me, okay, what book?
Again, this is
Translated by 72 different languages.
Now, all I want is justifying his point by saying I means many, and I'm saying they means I as well. So he's using his own interpretation. So that's what I'm saying. So another verse, God said he will speak to his people, Israelites, in a foreign language. What is that foreign language then, if it's not Hebrew? Because your language is Hebrew, and God will speak to you in a foreign language, that's Arabic, which is Quran. That's my interpretation. You cannot deny about that. The camera, come here. That's my interpretation. I can give you another verse. In Genesis, wait, brother, please, you're interrupting. Because we talk in the camera, so does the camera listen to you?
So again,
So
the
what I'm saying,
interpretation-
no, that's your interpretation.
No, it's not my
I can give another
interpretation.
verse.
Oh my goodness.
No, I can give another verse.
It's not.
No, look,
Can I just say before we continue on?
yeah,
I wanna explain the fact to everyone here.
Yeah.
That we all understand the fact that I'm not going to convince you.
Yeah.
And you're not going to convince me. But
But-
I'm happy to be here to have an intellectual conversation, to exchange knowledge, and we can.
I agree with you.
So I don't want to get all rowdy
do you
and
know
fighty.
another
whatever.
verse? Genesis
Yes.
chapter 17 verse 20. Can you come out that one? Oh, refute me if you can. I got many verses. Also Psalm.
He knows more than me.
Yeah,
You wanna be-
also
you wanna be
Psalm.
rabbi?
No, I read the Testament. Genesis chapter 17 verse 20. Please read for me what it says. And also Psalm chapter 84 verse 4, 5.
Wait.
That's what I want.
Okay, go on, read it.
What it says.
Making a great nation.
What chapter?
Yes.
So again, the Hebrew for making a great nation is
No,
Gadol.
just read for me.
Oh, wait. And Hashem said, shall I conceal Abraham? What should I do? Now that Abraham is surely to become a great nation,
Second,
Abraham will become a great nation, a great and mighty nation. Which verse?
Hey, give me.
Genesis 17, 20. Yeah.
17. You're on 18.
Yes, you're telling me another verse. I want 17:20, where God said, I have had for Ishmael, I will bless him, and I will make him great nation.
We don't disagree with that.
So, okay.
We agree with that. So,
Huh? Ayo.
Subhanallah, Yahud.
Not Yehudi, who Israeli.